Proverbs chapter 10 verse 3. Now read Proverbs 10:3. Shall we read together? The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. Right, the Lord will not suffer means the Lord will not allow the soul of the righteous to famish. Famish means what? Famish means go hungry. Okay? Have no food. Have no possession. So God will not allow the soul of the righteous to go hungry. 10:3, right? So what does it mean? So the person asks, is this spiritual or is it physical? Is it spiritual or physical? Means the person asks, today, does it mean that God will never let his children, this soul, is it spiritual or is it physical? Because the word soul in the Bible can refer to the living human being. Can also refer to your spirit. Okay? So the question is this. We always say God is not focused on blessing us physically today, right? So the person asks, is this about physical or is it about spiritual? So is it about God will never let his children be spiritually hungry? Or God will not let his children be physically hungry? Which one? What do you think? Maybe I ask Claude. Want to try? Physical or spiritual? Spiritual. Why you say spiritual? Everyone can be hungry. True, I'm hungry now actually. That doesn't mean food is going to drop in my mouth. Now this famish, I didn't clarify. This famish means really like poor until no food to eat. What you need, your necessity, you completely don't have. Okay? Means that. Means nowhere to stay, no clothes to wear, basic meal also don't have every day, not even 1 cent in the pocket to buy food. That is mean famish. Famish. Okay? So, do you still think it's physical or spiritual? Spiritual. All right. Risa. Both. That cannot be wrong. Both cannot be wrong. Anyone want to try? Howard, what do you think?
It's physical because he's contrasting second part, talking about the substance of the wicked.
Okay. All right. So, Brother Howard, he looked at the context. Verse 3, he say, the second part, there is a contrast, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. Substance of the wicked. This substance is physical, the wicked. All right. So this is actually God is talking about physical things. So as much as we think that yes, for Israel God blessed them physically, today is more spiritual blessing, but it does not mean from the Old Testament to New Testament, it does not mean that God will not take care of his children physically. God does take care of his children physically. Understand that. God is our provider. God is not a provider who say, okay, you nothing to eat, nowhere to stay, sleep on the street, no clothes in winter. Never mind, I just bless you spiritually. God and Christ on earth, he even taught the disciples, right? If someone come to you hungry or cold, you have a coat, you have food, don't say, okay, go away, God bless you. God bless you spiritually. No, Christ said, take your extra coat and give to him. Take your food and give to him, right? So God does talk about physical care. But he's not talking about what the charismatics say. You will become millionaires. Right? You will always not fall sick. Never ever lose any money. It's not that. But God says as long as you obey him, sometimes in obeying him, you may feel that, but if I obey him, then not so much money, Then not so much fun anymore. Then maybe we need to live in a smaller house because I need to change job because this job is sinful. But God says what? Don't worry. I will always take care of you for your physical needs also. Have faith in me. Okay? Understand that? Alright, so young ones, do you worry that one day you grow up? I don't know. I heard some young people, they worry, Even when they are very young, they say, Daddy, when I grow up, how? If I got no job, then I got no food, then I got no house, You know, this is what very young people now, they worry about those things. Do you worry about those things? Always know God will take care of you as long as you stay obedient to Him. If not, He will say, all right, then I'll let you learn your lesson. Okay, so doesn't mean you don't study, all right? God will take care of me. So daddy, mommy, God will never let me sleep on the street one. I don't study, I don't work, I still won't sleep on the street. Is it true, Caleb? No. God say, you don't work, you don't eat. Right? Okay. So remember that. So this is what it means. God do take care of us physically. But God is not saying we will become millionaires. Some God will give more. You want to be rich? Chloe did not answer. You want to be poor? No. Now what did the psalmist pray? God, don't make me so rich that I forget you. Right? People go rich and then they forget God. Is it true? Very true. Sometimes people are poor. Wow, they are very obedient to God. They know that they depend on God. Then slowly God bless them. Then they forget God. They stop serving Him. Wow, I got money now. Last time no money. Cannot go holiday lor. Now I got money. Let's keep going holiday. Let's keep buying things. They don't think about God. So the psalmist said, don't let me be so rich that I forget you, and don't let me be so poor that I need to go and rob. So I don't commit sin. God will take care. Okay? What do we have here? Top 5 reasons why church dropouts. What church dropouts say. Why they stop attending church. Now please remember 66% of, well, I take the American view, they are the most readily available results. They stop attending church at least a year after turning 18. So from